Welcome everybody back to the Carson. This is Avatar: Last Airbender, Book 3, Episode 13. Very excited about this episode.
Zuko's on the squad.
Zuko is on the squad.
Tentatively.
I think we're really going to enjoy this one.
Hope so.
Very excited. Leave a like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Please and thank you. Please subscribe. Subscribe to our channel, please. And check out Patreon to get 2 weeks ahead of Uncuts, 1 week ahead of edited reactions. Hope you enjoy. Let's go.
Firebending in and of itself is not something to fear. If you don't respect it, it'll chew you up and spit you out like an angry Komodo rhino. Now, show me what you got. Any amount of fire you can make.
Maybe I need a little more instruction.
You might want to take a couple steps back.
Okay, how about like a realistic demonstration? Oh.
What was that? That was the worst firebending I've ever seen.
I thought it was nice.
Is there like no oxygen here or something? Like what's...
Why is this happening?
Maybe it's the altitude.
Yeah, could be.
I love they said the same thing.
Breathe and
Falling asleep.
It's okay, and if you practice here and you can do it, then you'll really be able to do it.
Sorry, Sifu Hotman.
and stop telling me that.
Sifu Hotman.
Hey, jerks. Mind if I watch you two jerks do your jerk bending? Okay, just kidding.
Get out of here.
You got it.
Great.
Listen, everybody.
Zuko's at the kids' table with Appa.
I've lost my stuff.
I didn't touch your stuff.
The klepto.
Talking about firebending.
Just laughing at the irony. You know how it would have been nice for us if you'd lost your firebending a long time ago?
It's not lost. It's just
The Emperor lost his groove.
weaker for some reason. I bet it's because I changed sides.
That's ridiculous. Maybe your firebending comes from rage. You just don't have enough anger to fuel it the way you used to.
What we need to do is make Zuko angry. Easy enough. Okay. Look, even if you're right, I don't want to rely on hate and anger.
Draw your firebending from a different source. I recommend the original source.
By jumping into a volcano?
No.
There's a fire right there.
Zuko needs to go back to whatever the original source of firebending
The
Is he
sun?
jumping into a volcano?
Not earthbending, the original benders were badger moles. One
I
day
love
when
that.
I was little, I ran away and hid in a cave. That's where I met them.
Big bad vegetables.
They were blind, just like me, understood each other. I was able to learn earthbending, not just as a martial art, but as an extension of my senses. Their way of interacting with the world. That's amazing, Toph.
That's hardcore.
The original airbenders were the sky bison. Maybe you can give me a lesson sometime, buddy.
Well, this doesn't help me. Original firebenders were the dragons, and they're extinct.
What do you mean? There were plenty of dragons when I was a kid.
Well, they aren't around anymore, okay? First people to learn from the dragons were the ancient sun warriors. They died off thousands of years ago. But their civilization wasn't too far from where we are now. Maybe we can learn something by poking around their ruins. You'll pick up some super old sun warrior energy just by standing where they stood 1,000 years ago?
Sokka.
More or less.
Sokka is just on his fucking shit today. Like,
Yeah,
he's
he's-
just shitting on everyone.
Just for no reason too. Like they're just trying to firebend. He's like, oh, let's try some jerk bending. It's just like, what do you mean?
He said he thought Appa would be a lot faster.
Our group, typically we start out our missions with a more upbeat attitude. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
He was like, I don't know why, but I always thought this thing would be a lot faster.
How do you think you kept catching us? We had a giant we basically had an airplane, and you kept catching us on land. How fast do you think he really was?
Until the fire sages' temples are somehow descended from the...
Okay, we learned something about architecture. Hopefully we'll learn something about firebending too. Cass can be a great teacher.
Oh my god.
I think the fast is trying to kill me.
I can't believe it. This booby trap must be centuries old, and it still works.
Probably a lot more.
Yeah,
Maybe this means
there
we
might
shouldn't
be other
here.
people here too. Anyway. Damn.
Where's that upbeat attitude you were talking about? People don't make traps unless they've got something worth protecting.
This seems promising, though I'm not sure what this tells us about the original source of firebending.
That's cool.
You look pretty angry to me.
The
dragons were friends with the Sun Warriors.
Well, they had a funny way of showing it.
Something happened to the dragons in the last 100 years. Something you're not telling
They
me.
hunt them down
My
and kill
great
them.
grandfather Sozin had it. He started the tradition of hunting dragons for glory. They were the ultimate firebender.
Wow.
If you could conquer one, your firebending talents would become legendary. The last great dragon was conquered long before I was born. By my uncle.
But I thought your uncle was good?
He had a complicated past. Family tradition, I guess.
Iroh killed the last dragon.
That's so sad. I hope there's secretly a dragon inside of this thing. And Firebend to open it.
Wait! It's a celestial calendar. Bet that sunstone opens the door. Just the right angle. On the solstice.
Monkey feathers. Solstice again? Can't wait here that long.
No, we can't. But we might be able to speed time up.
Nice.
Nothing's happening.
Come
Just
on.
wait. Nice.
I don't care what everyone else says about you. You're pretty smart.
Wait a minute.
Smile.
What do you mean whatever else says?
Relax. They're just statues.
Monkey feathers.
There's something called the dancing dragon. Zuko, get over here. I want you to dance with me.
What?
I want you to dance with me.
Let's follow the steps of the statue. These aren't dance moves. These statues are giving us a lesson. I think this is some kind of Sun Warrior firebending form.
It's the Dragon Ball thing.
Yeah, fusion.
Hey!
I always thought.
Dragon egg?
Some kind of mystical gemstone.
Remember what happened out there with those spikes? I'm just very suspicious of giant glowing gems sitting on a pedestal.
Feels almost alive.
Oh.
Oh no!
no! No! Can you earthbend the ground on the side of it?
I can't move either.
Oh. Well.
Maybe if we stay calm, we can figure a way out of this.
Glad to pick up the glowing egg.
Oh my
At
god.
least I made something happen. If it were up to you, we'd never have made it past the courtyard. Who are you yelling to?
Well, what do you think we should do?
Think about our place in the universe?
Oh, my Appa whistle's in my pocket. Fuck.
Who's down there?
Where were you when all that was going down? What are the... Oh my goodness.
They're kind of creepy. I don't know.
Take our sunstones. You must be severely punished.
I
Here
like
to
those
find
things.
ancient origin of all firebending.
They are obviously thieves, here to steal Sun Warrior treasures.
I don't normally play this card, but I'm the Avatar.
My name is Zuko, Crown Prince of the Fire Nation. Or at least I used to be, fueled by anger and rage. But now I want to learn the true way. The original way. I am truly humbled to be in your presence. Please, teach us.
You must learn them from the masters, Ran and Shaw.
There are two of them?
When you present yourselves to them, they will examine you, read your hearts, your souls, and your
Some
senses.
dragons.
If they deem you worthy, they'll teach you. If they don't, destroyed on the spot.
Sounds good.
Bring them a piece of the eternal flame. This fire is the very first one. It was given to man by the dragons.
Damn.
Don't believe it.
You will each take a piece of it to the masters.
Mr. Sun Chief, sir? Yeah, I'm not a firebender yet. Friends here carry my fire for me?
No,
No, that's way too easy.
this ritual illustrates the essence of Sun Warrior philosophy. Maintain a constant heat. The flame will go out if you make it too small, make it too big. You might lose control.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous. It's like a little heartbeat.
Fire is life, not just destruction. You will take your flames up there. The cave of the
That's
masters
far.
is beneath that rock.
I hope there's a staircase.
Doesn't look like it.
Hurry up.
I can't. If I walk too fast, my flame will go out.
You're too timid. Give it more juice.
But what if I can't control it?
You can do it. I know you can. You're a talented kid.
That was nice. Oh. Whoa.
Very
Guys, get up here
dangerous
so
for you.
fast.
What are you whispering? Nobody can hear you.
How'd they get up here so fast? With a shortcut.
The masters might not be so happy to see you.
Once they find out I'm the Avatar.
Have you forgotten that you vanished, allowing the Fire Nation to wreak havoc on the world? The decline of the dragons is your burden too.
Whoa.
Could turn back now. We've already learned more about fire than we hoped.
No, we're seeing this through to the end. We're gonna meet these masters and find out what's so great about them.
What if they judge us?
Oh, he sounds so skeptical.
We're the Fire Prince and the Avatar. I think we could take these guys in a fight, whoever they are.
You don't have your bending, sir.
Yeah.
Bring them out.
You're good with those your swords, but you're not the fire prince.
We're here because you're not good at it right now.
You're doing the song.
So you know it's serious. Blow out their fire by accident.
They're hyping this up
So
so much.
intense. The sun there too, that's so sick.
Those who wish to meet the masters Rand and Shaw will now present their fire.
Sound
So
the
cool. Oh, oh, oh,
What's happening?
Aang!
Zuko, my fire went out. Give me some of yours.
Get some
Oh
of
my
the water.
god.
Hurry, cheating off me.
Quit being stingy.
If yours goes out too, Oh my god. Whoa. Oh, they're so cool.
These are the masters.
Think we can take them?
I never said that.
Oh, here it comes. Any moment now.
Just want some kids to get eaten.
Yeah. Let's ritualistically sacrifice some children to the fucking dragons.
Zuko, I think we're supposed to do the dragon dance.
What about this situation makes you think we want us to dance?
Well,
Look at them. They're dancing.
us to do something.
It's doing the dance.
That was so cool.
It's so crazy.
Whoa. Jesus. I love all the colors. Is this heaven?
I understand, he says. It's like a psychedelic experience.
Whoa. Just unlocked the secrets of the universe. Wow.
Their fire was beautiful. I saw so many colors. Colors I've never imagined.
That was so sick.
Gave you visions of the meaning of firebending.
Uncle Iroh said he faced the last dragon and killed it.
So your uncle lied.
Actually, it wasn't a total lie. Iroh was the last outsider to face the masters. They deemed him worthy and passed the secret on to him as well.
Some lied to protect them, so no one else could hunt them.
Firebending was destruction. Since I heard Katara, I've been too afraid and hesitant. It's energy and life.
Yeah, it's like the sun, but inside of you. You guys realize this?
Well, our civilization is called the Sun Warriors. Oh yeah.
That's why my
So, yeah.
firebending was so weak before. Because for so many years, hunting you was my drive. Now, I have a new drive. I have to help you defeat my father and restore balance to the world.
Ooh.
Badass.
You have learned the secrets, and you know about our tribe's existence. We have no choice but to imprison you here forever. Just kidding. Seriously, don't tell him.
But seriously.
Dragon showed us. Zuko and I will be unstoppable.
That's a great dance you two learned that. It's a firebending form. We'll We'll just tap dance our way to victory over the fire.
Sokka.
It's a sacred form that happens to be thousands of years old.
What's your little form called?
The dancing dragon.
What a great episode. That was so nice. I love those dragons. They're so cool.
The dragons. That's like, this is like, people cite this as like the life-changing Avatar episode.
It's
like
so cool. I love when they're like doing the dance and the dragons are like, obviously the
Moving
dragons
with
aren't
them?
like doing the thing because they're not
but
people,
it's
but they're doing
the
it's
dance
this
was
idea.
interpreted by their movements. It's
That's so sick. That was awesome. That was so cool. And like how cool it was with the sun in the background and everything. Like just the visual of like the stairs and like the dragons like it was just so cool. Everything about it was just so sick. I'm kind of sad that those dragons just have to live in caves though.
Yeah.
That they aren't out. They've just been chilling in a cave for years.
dragons like mountains.
I guess.
It's their favorite. It's like up a mountain as well. It's not just like in a cave.
But I'm sad that they can't fly free.
Yeah, that's true.
That was so cool.
This, by the way, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't, it's all the human body and things move very similarly no matter what, fake nation you're a part of in this world. But, like, I think this is very similar to the form that Sozin used when he was bending the heat out of the volcano. Like I said, it was a water bending form, and I think that it's similar, or maybe air, like how, because there's the scene when Roku and Sozin were young, and Roku was leaving, and so young Sozin was like, "Oh, you're gonna go be the Avatar and learn all the elements," and then he did like a bunch of forms from all the different nations, proving that he kind of like in a fucked up way is like doing the thing that like the Avatar is, kind of like how Zuko was doing the thing that the Avatar does by learning from Iroh all the different forms from the different nations. It's like you get balance by learning from other people and other cultures, and it's like, so like Sozin was doing that, and he was doing the similar thing that like firebenders normally wouldn't be able to do. But so there's that kind of interpretation of that movement that he was doing, and I think that it's likely, but it's also, the dance of dragon. He's like doing similar movements to what the dragons taught. So it's kind of cool.
That was so cool. That was so cool. Like, I feel like I don't have that much to say, but it was just so awesome. And like all the colors and it was so sick. I love that. It was just so good. It was just so like it was
incredible.
Just so cool.
Yeah.
Like it was
very
just
magical.
Yeah, and
it feels like a Del Toro thing.
And what was cool about it is that even though it's like so easy to predict that the masters are going to be dragons, like that there's going to be secret dragons here, but then the fact that it's going to be dragons, and then the dragons coming out is still so epic and cool. Even you know what I mean? Like sometimes like something's going to happen, and then you're like, the only shock factor was like, oh, it's the dragons. Like the dragons could have just come out and been like, hey, we're the dragons. You're worthy.
What are you saying?
I'm saying like I'm just really impressed at how hype they made it and how cool it was and how like just what a magical experience. So that even if you predicted that that there was going to be dragons, that the masters were dragons, them just existing and being dragons and putting on this display was so cool. That like
even without
the shock
mystery
factor wasn't just, oh, they're dragons. It was this entire display and this like super cool moment, I
remember like watching this that I didn't think that it was going to be dragons. I just like, oh, it's going to be like some cool firebending guys or something. Like I feel like they hide it decently well, but it's obviously very, very foreshadowed that it's going to be dragons. Like they pretty much spell it out. But if you're just kind of watching it, when they flew out of I was like, whoa, what the hell? It was cool.
Yeah, that was so awesome. I really like that. And I liked it because it's like the blue and the red dragon, like in
Zuko's dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so good. That was so good. I'm so excited for them to like really like, be able to learn firebending now and really like, now that Zuko has his powers back and Aang has kind of gotten over
his fear of fire.
That's so good. That's so good. And I
love their buddy like older brother, younger brother type thing of like, Zuko, give me my fire went out. So what do you want me to do about it? Give me some of yours. Don't cheat off me. And the guys are like,
they're like, this is a super critical moment where you could get burned to death in like a couple seconds here. And I like this like reinterpretation of the firebending. Mm-hmm. Of like, you know, everyone's just so angry. And it also makes sense with Iroh that he came here because he like when he is like, you know, bending and stuff, like you can tell he's just like a good guy, and it's kind of from a different place than some like Zuko and Azula and the Fire Lord, who are just like angrily like shooting around fire and super explosive and stuff. So it makes sense that Iroh kind of learned that from here.
Well, yeah, we learned a similar thing we learned the opposite from Zhang. Because Zhang was like hated that he was a firebender. And he was like, he hated it. He was like, it's just destruction, it's death, it's whatever. But I think even he at one point, or maybe it was him, or maybe it was Iroh, I forget, who was like, that's like the line about it being life and not just being hatred. I think that was Iroh, but yeah, because that would make sense, because Iroh learned from these guys as well. And yeah, Iroh saved the dragons.
Yeah, that's so nice. That's so good.
They're just so funny together too, like when they were stuck.
When they just get stuck and they're just like, he's like, what are we gonna do? Well, we'll just sit here for a while. It's like 5 hours later, it's like the middle of the night, it's just like, how? Like,
and then they actually heard them?
Yeah.
Like
yeah, that was awesome. I like those little creatures that were licking off that
little
stuff,
anteater things.
Yeah, they're cute. Man, what a great episode.
Oh yeah, and Toph with the badger moles. Baby Toph with the badger moles.
So cute.
That to me is so cool. Yeah, I love how they use that to like set it up. Is like earthbending learn from badger moles, and then airbending learn from bison, and then firebending learn from dragons. But the waterbenders learn from the moon, which I think is pretty insane. That's what they said. They
they watched how the moon push and pull
the tides.
Yeah, that's so sick.
And like felt that energy and used that. That's pretty cool.
This was awesome.
Might be your favorite episode.
It's so good. I feel like I just can't get over how good it is.
Excellent. Leave a like, subscribe. More peak to come. See you in the next one, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.